Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to ELSUTRA's kitchen. And today we're going to be making rice couscous, Danbun shinkafa, and we're going to do two recipes in one. And I'm going to show you how you can crush your rice from the scratch and the equipment you need to crush it. If you are yet to subscribe to ELSUTRA's kitchen, kindly do so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you. For our first recipe, in order to crush our rice, we'll be needing the smoothie maker and the coffee grinder. The coffee grinder, you can find it on Amazon, or if you have a smoothie maker, you're good to go. And for this recipe, I'm going to be using a Basmati rice. You can actually use any kind of rice of your choice. Just preferably don't use the white rice, the great value rice that is made for like a sticky rice, because you want your danbun to be fluffy. So as you can see, I started crushing. I started using my first recipe. I'm using the coffee grinder to grind the rice, and you can just do it in batches. As you can see, I'm using small batches to crush my rice. You just need to be patient during this process, and I promise you're going to make it. Able to crush about 2.5 cups of rice, and I think I have enough for what I needed it to do. So from now we're going to just wash the rice to just take any excess of the powdered rice that has been too crushed during the process. So you can just go back and forth to wash the rice and make sure that all the powdered rice is out. And just go ahead, after washing the rice, just put on some water in it and leave it for a couple of hours, at least an hour or two, to make the rice softer. And from there you can wash out, you can take it out from the water and place it on your steamer. Either you want to do it locally like I'm doing with a colander, or you can put it in your steamer to do the process of steam. And I'm adding just a bit of salt and oil, so to give it some flavor and then to make it fluffy as well. Place it on a boil of water and cover it tightly so the air doesn't come out, so it can steam. After about 40 minutes to 45 minutes of cooking, my rice is done. You know, Basmati rice doesn't take a long time to cook, so we're done with this part. And I'm just going to fry it right now. I'm cooking my meat, so you can use any kind of meat of your choice. For the second recipe, I will show you a different recipe. And I have a cooking oil, onion, and I'm putting our spinach and carrots. You can actually do your kind of veggies that you prepare, but I like this kind of combination. I usually like it with moringa, but without, in the absence of moringa, I'll always use my spinach. Always comes out good. So we have our spices here, chili powder, and some herbs, some salt, and I'm also going to be adding some chicken seasonings. Stir it, and you can add some curry. I mean, anything you like at this point you can add to give you aroma. And I'm adding my cooked and fried beef. Don't mind my background, my husband was there taking with me. And now you add your steamed rice and you mix it. Voila! After a couple of minutes, it's steamed again, and now you can garnish with onions and some green onions, and if you like parsley, this is the time to add it and just mix. And your danbun rice couscous is done, and this you can serve on any special occasion. I love it so much, especially for Eid or for iftar. different occasions, especially when I'm getting some guests coming over. I make this, and I make suya and zobo, and voila, look at that. Please let me know when you try this and put in the comment below. Now our second recipe. Okay, I'm going to be using the smoothie maker to crush the rice this time around, just to show you that you have options when it comes to crush. I'm using the same basmati rice to crush this rice, so you just need to be gentle, grind it, not too grind, don't take too long, maybe just a couple of seconds, it's okay, and you take it out. And look at that, the rice is crushed. And you do the same process as we did earlier, wash it and soak it in the water and steam it. So this is the end result of our steamed rice, and we're going to fry it right now. So I will use shrimp and sausages for this recipe. I will also be using the same similar spices we used earlier in the first recipe. So stay tuned. So after adding all of your veggies and your spices, it is time to garnish it. So I'm adding 2 different kind of onions this time around, and I'm mixing and I'm just gonna add a little bit of water, just to let it steam. Some little bit more for the spices to incorporate it. Doesn't this look yummy already? Now the best part of all, serving. It looks yummy already. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for staying until the end. If you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please leave me a comment in the comment section with your questions. And if you like it or if you make it, please comment below. Let me know how yours comes out. Thank you so much. Please share this video with your family and friends and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you again on the next video. Bye for now.